right, so now, anything else on that?
Oh, I'm good, man.
Anything else on that?
Go ahead and do it.
All right.
I guess he ready to be a shit starter now.
It's time to get people.
I want y'all to know.
It's time to get
when it gets stirred up on here, it's always this guy. It's always this one.
And then we always hear feedback. Boy.
Uh-huh. All right, let's get to it. Get to the
around like this.
Get to the yams. All right, man. I like I said, all these questions we gather when people calling me, texting me. We talk about this. What about that? How you feel about this? So, all right, so we used to say, okay, when Sunday comes, 7:00,
we bring it
to them. So now here we go with these women and this and their treasure box. Is it held to a higher standard than what it really is? Because it's like I hear one all the time. Well, I slept with them, so you get these. So once you sleep with them, you get all these perks, and all these they get allowed to say and do and all these certain things because of the treasure box. They hold it to such high mountains,
Garden of Eden,
valleys and peaks and valleys. Women, trust me, I respect it, right? I give it to you. I'm not trying to take it away from you. You should hold it to higher standards.
But not Birkin bag standards.
Goddamn.
Damn that.
But goddamn.
Oh my God, man. Oh boy, here we go.
Go ahead, Shorty.
So is it
Lay it on
a little overrated than what it really is? Fellas, how you feel about the treasure box? Does it give you a remote control?
For me, this was
that you can stick to you in your back after you lay down. Listen, do you got that little slot?
This was always a question of mine when it came to women and how they feel that their coochie should be held at a higher standard than this magic stick. That's always been a question of mine. What makes you feel like that coochie should be
held to more high standard?
It's a higher standard than this magic stick. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Women, I understand. Like I said, on this planet, we love women. We don't knock them. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? We not disrespectful guys. You know, we know how to treat women. You know, all of that. But y'all women just swear that that box is better than this pipe. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, you know what I mean?
So what you saying is the stick got a much higher standard just the box.
Damn right.
But the women gonna fare to differ. Cause they gonna say that the stick ain't bringing no babies out. That's what they gonna come with. I'm telling you what the answer is already. That's what they coming with.
Let me tell you something. When I say to that, and they always say, I carried this baby for 9 months. I said, well, guess what? If God created me to carry the baby for 9 months, I would have to carry the baby for 9 months. But he chose you to carry the baby for 9 months. So what you judging God's calling?
But listen, she wouldn't be carrying no baby if I ain't had this chism for her. If I wasn't shooting this chism, she wouldn't have no baby to carry.
The right way, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Brilliant. If we wasn't shooting this chism out of us, out of that magic stick, then there wouldn't be no babies made.
Even if you have to go to the hospital and get it done, guess what? You still can't get it done without that chism, like you said.
If you ain't got that, you ain't making no baby.
Exactly.
No kind of way.
Exactly.
So what percentage does the treasure box? If we had to make a chart, a pie chart. We go back to middle school. We had to make a pie chart.
Oh man!
And you had to make the little pies and little slices of little pieces looking things.
Put percentages in there.
Where would the twat or the treasure chest? How Now, listen, believe me, people watching this, so you know how they get the connecting. They get the listen. These are just opinions. I keep saying that. Opinions only.
Yeah,
trust me, opinions only. So whatever it's saying here is just opinions. So don't get tricked out like he talking about me. He talking about me. No, we're not. We're not talking about you. This is only opinions. That's it. You know what I mean? When I see you on the street, you ain't got to side-eye me. You ain't got to try to, just in case you get a little smacking or whatever the case may be. This is just opinions. So don't get connected with what we're saying. Mm-hmm. Cows, what's the percentage on the scale?
I mean, well, if you let them tell it, they're at about 74%.
Jesus, because what's up 26? So you got 26% now.
Enlighten them.
That's education. That's smartness. That's looks.
Hold on. So let's make sure they understand what we're saying. Say the question again.
So what I said was on a pie chart.
No, the
original question.
The original question. Make sure we all on the same page.
Okay, why do women hold sex at such a higher standard than what it really is? Because to them, it's God gifted whatever is going on right now.
Facts.
You sleep and you laying in here and you just, it's always you laying in here. It's always, I'm doing this and you getting this and getting that.
Is it because of the women always were known to be the queen? Their body is more precious than anything. Like, so say for instance, like
this nigga trying to save his name.
So like Islam, right? So right. You got the women got to cover their bodies and stuff up.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Due to the respect of their husband.
That's why they don't show their face or anything?
Yeah, some of them do, some of them don't. So, you know what I mean? To the respect of, you know what I mean, your husband or whatever the case may be.
Correct.
Or you had the little young girls do the same thing until they get married. So I'm trying to say, like, women, that's why maybe women feel as though, like, you know what I mean, like, we are the queen and, you know, go back before our time and stuff like that.
I'm not knocking. I feel like they are queens. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't feel like they are queens. I don't feel like it, ladies. Y'all are queens.
To me, women are queens. You know what I'm saying?
Correct about that. Y'all queens, lady. That's facts.
But you do have some that hold that box a little higher standard than it should be. Because listen, you got some of y'all who hold that box and that standard and it ain't even what it's cracked up to be. So some of y'all need to digress off of that 74% that I put on that pie chart. You need to be down around about 42. You understand what I'm saying? Some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna leave that alone. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, y'all. We're not going. It's opinions. So I keep saying it.
So this comes from a female. Females operate out of emotion, and dudes just don't give a flying fart.
You say it again?
Well, the emotion part I get.
Females operate out of emotions, and dudes do not give a flying fart.
Emotions. I had that before earlier podcast. I think I had to keep coming back to connect with that right there. Because emotions, it drives the mind to be a little delusional.
Yes.
We gotta get out the emotions.
This is why women slash guys' car tires and break their windows out their cars.
Yes.
But see, this is why when
you have to get out of the emotions.
But see, this is why we get mad when women want to be such in a power state, and this is the reason a lot of times they say women. It's just opinions. This is the time why people always put women in a certain category where they don't want them to be in certain positions because everybody know of the trait of the emotional trait with women.
Emotional trait.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say, I want the woman to be presidential and then she at home and her husband cheat on her. Now she at work moving off emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is why. So don't try to be equal to men if you got this emotional thing going on.
He done cheated and then she come to work and come on a period while she there. Oh Lord, shit great hit the fan.
Everything was sideways.
Now she PMSing and he done cheated.
You can't get your mind together.
Get your mind right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking women. I want women to be just equal. You know what I'm saying, man? I want an equal woman. I don't want no woman around me that's not equal. You know what I'm saying? I will never want to be with a woman that's I feel like I'm superior to. I want to be able to leave, and I want her to make the same decision that I will make. I want her to feel like she holding down just like I'm holding down. That's the most comfortable state you can be in. Nobody want to be with a woman that when you leave, you decide if she gonna make the right decision or not. You want to make sure she's making a decision that you will make. You know what I'm saying? So they always want this, put us up here, we this, we can box y'all. Stop. Some things just I personally believe that it's different. I'll just say that. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Naturally different. Nothing that we made up, nothing that y'all made up. It's naturally different. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times y'all say y'all want to be equal, but when it comes to the certain things of being equal, y'all don't want to fit that bill. You know what I'm saying? So we got to stop saying that.
Yeah. I mean,
emotions you have to control.
Them emotions kill every time, man.
Emotions. Throw the emotions out the window.
We go back to what we talked about weeks ago, when you already know what you're dealing with before you even get in that situation, and now you want to go renegotiate the contract.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Whoa, we going you get this pickle, now you want to feel some type of way, or you get treated like this, XYZ, and now you want the whole shebang. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give it to you like this. Do you want 5% of me or none?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So that's how you kick that.
You're right. It boils back to you. You know, the 15% of me that you signed the contract for, or none. You signed this contract. It's binding. Once you sign it, this is binding.
Not once you get the box.
You can't change
the box. Changes the contract. The contract is void
because you done got the magic stick and you done got treated like a lady.
After the box is open, it's void.
We got somebody made a comment, but I think they late in the game. Because I'd be damned if these women ain't doing this right now. So the comment was this: if you guys run into a female that run through you like some guys run through females, you guys will lose it. Man, shit. That shit been going on for years.
Yeah.
That's why most dudes treat these women like that, because they don't have respect for their damn self.
But let me tell you something. I never been in the circle. My circle never really was I would say, disrespectful kind of treat women any kind of way anyway. So I never was from that era, you know what I'm saying? So, but
I was always a gentleman.
Always. That never changed.
So nothing changes. Whether I'm dealing with men or women, I'm gonna be a gentleman. So
exactly. That never changed. But at the same time, we got to leave the emotions and they got to go in the trash. Let's just throw emotions out, because it's not. It blurs your whole vision.
Nothing good comes from it.
I think some people get it effed up. And what I mean by this is that when we was talking about how guys don't treat women wrong, whatever, just because if a man cheats on a woman doesn't mean that he's treating her wrong. Because he still can give her all the finest things, can still give her the respect and everything that she looked up and loves.
Good point.
And most people don't realize this.
It's just that he did something wrong.
He just did something wrong. There you go.
He didn't treat her wrong.
There you go. Mm-hmm. And also, people fail to realize this. If a man is married, he dealing with another woman, right? Mm-hmm. And the woman is cool with it. You understand what I'm saying? And they're like, man, she crazy. She messing with he cheating on her. He doing X, Y, Z and this and that. Guess what he didn't do? And that's why she's still around. He didn't lie. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Most women accept anything. As long as you don't lie to them, right, you got something going on. Believe me.
I think a lot of times, what you about to say? Go ahead.
No, because a lot of women will deal with you if you know what I'm saying, deal with a man that has someone. If they let it be known up front that they're dealing with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or that they have someone. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At this point in time, the way things are, if you still running around trying to cheat and you're not telling somebody that you have somebody, a friend or something, or that you involved with somebody.
You become one of your friends. I don't want to say his name. You become him.
Yeah, you need to just hang it up, man. You need
to hang it up. It's called that. We don't say his name, but that's what we call it. We call it one of them.
Hey, man, one of them, man. Come on, man. You can hang it up. This day and age, man, society is totally different. It is. Everybody living, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Either you're going to accept it or you're not.
It's no black and white book. The relationships, right? Everybody want to deal with.
Yeah, it's not.
No black and white book.
Everybody want to make their goddamn rules up in the day.
I think people should make their rules up within their relationship. Whatever they in,
right?
Whatever they in should be what they're in. They should make that up.
Yeah. Well,
fuck what's in black and white with somebody saying I should be whatever.
Right. There you go.
Whatever they in, they should make that up themselves and go with that.
Say. This is our rules right here. You do whatever you want to do. Just have respect for me. Don't lie about it.
No courts ain't got can't tell you nothing.
See, that's what the problem is. You got so many people out here trying to run their relationship off other people's relationship.
Exactly.
And what's working in somebody else's household.
That's right.
Pay attention to your own household.
Damn Skippy.
Get your own foundation together first.
Exactly.
And then build your house.
Damn Skippy.
You can't go in here and build your foundation off somebody's house that your girlfriend and her man relationship, you know what I'm saying, 15 miles away from your house. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with so many of these women. You get into these relationships and you want to, her man do. No, you worry about what's it. Let's do what's going to fit in this house.
Right.
That's going to make us happy. Damn what's going on everywhere else.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We need to get where we need to be. What's gonna make us happy in our household.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And then and everything will fall in place.
Save it, yo. Make sure you save it. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So with that being said, listen, people. Make your own rules up. Your own blueprint. Mm-hmm. Don't use somebody else's. I don't give a damn if somebody say, yo, they over there messing with, they got a quadruple going on. It's it's two girls and one guy, and they doing. If it works, it works. Because the same people that's saying that, shit might not be working because they followed the book. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? You go by what works for you. You sit down and you determine, what you can really give up out of your life and what they can give up and what both parties feel like is fair enough for both of y'all to move on. That's what you got to do. Mm-hmm. Fuck with how somebody look at it and how somebody feel about it. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things.
We waste too much time worrying about what everybody else think, man. That's what our problem be.
My mom had a relationship, right? She had a dude. Now, if you ask me straight up what I deal with it, I always call guys that ain't really had no jobs and all that, or did live in somebody else's house bums. That's how I always felt, right? But when I met my mother's boyfriend at the time, or her friend or whatever you want to call it, because they're a little too old to have boyfriends. But at that time, first thing came to my mind, like, damn, this dude ain't working, but shit, he doing I felt comfortable because I felt like he had our best interest. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wasn't working, but this nigga took care of the house. As I come down, he had the vacuum running.
Mm-hmm. Tell my man.
Yeah, he had the food. He had dinner ready. Yeah. My mom was catching the bus. That's her. She like catching the bus somewhere. She don't give a damn if you say you want to pick up. She's like, no, I'm good. You know, that's how she was. He would go pick up from them. He'd be waiting at the bus stop when she get off. Waiting at the train. When she got the train, they walk. You know what I mean? And it was just like, yeah, he wasn't working and he wasn't bringing funds to the house. But he brung everything else. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Everything else you can get. I remember he pulled and said, man, look, I got that cow out here just in case somebody will come through acting crazy. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's down here too, so you good. And once he told me that, and I seen how he acted, how he moved, I was first thing coming to mind, like, man, shit, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like he was taking my spot because I was doing that. Mm-hmm. Man, where you at? Come down there, taking your head, running you around. And when he came into that space, I was good. You know what I'm saying? He did what he said he was going to do. I never saw a night that he didn't, make sure she was where she supposed to be, make sure she got home safe. You know what I'm saying? If she goes away, stay up till she ready. And he ain't had no car half the time. Most of the time, he was still like, all right, I ain't got no car, but I catch a cab to come get you, or I'm walking to come get you. Whatever it was, he was protecting her, and that's what was good for me. Now, the outside looking in, you say, man, nigga, he ain't worried. That changed my whole perspective about that. You get what I'm saying? So, well, all that to be said is like, you fix what's in your house. What makes your shit work. Sometimes the woman working harder than the guy works for the relationship. It ain't always the guy got to be making the breadwinner in the house. You get what I'm saying? I know a lot of times you look at, when it ain't that way, people look at it, you might feel a little uncomfortable, or some people outside a relationship look like, man, he a bum, he a mess, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. Now, if you did like we was talking about the last podcast, you got out there cutting grass and you sitting there clipping your toenails, then we got something different going on.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But if you bringing everything you supposedly bring to the table and it might not be financially, then if that works for y'all, that's what you roll with.
That's a great analogy you use in that situation with your mom and her situation. You know what I'm saying? Every man don't make a lot of money. Every man don't bring in a lot of money. But if he bringing everything else to the table, man, I mean, there's nothing else you can say to the guy. You understand what I'm saying? So where if he lacking in one area and he's much stronger in others, then it kind of balances out. You know?
But without the yams, you have to be extra strong.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
because at this day and age, they need the yams, man.
Without the yams, you gotta be extra strong in those areas.
They like a nice handbag.
And he definitely was extra strong in other areas. I will say that.
They like a nice pair of feet on it.
Exactly.
Like islands and trips and things of that nature.
Exactly.
You got to have some.
The house was immaculate. You know what I mean? I ain't never had to worry about that. You know, kept the grass cut like he did whatever he supposed to do. Just had the yams.
Yeah.
Just ain't had the yams.
Yeah.
But fellas, we got the yams. You got to get you got the cater.
You got to do something.
Don't be not.
You got to do something.
Don't be not bringing the yams in and you ain't catering.
Yeah. You cannot have yams. You
got to bring one or other.
You ain't catering. You don't want swipe.
You don't want to do nothing.
You don't want swipe or you don't want to do nothing. You got
now you mad because they calling you a sorry MFer.
Yeah.
Don't get mad at nobody but yourself, brother.
I told you.
And for real, you ain't representing for
I told you
gotta do stuff like that, man.
You end up being just that nigga laying around the house. That's what you end up being.
Hey, check this out, man. All right, we good with the yams and we good with that last. All right, we're going to go to our final phase of this today's number 15.
Yeah.
Episode 15.
Yeah.
We on episode 15, but we moving though. We moving. We at 15, but we moving. We moving and grooving. We doing what we got to do. We only at 15, but we good.
And we going in the right direction.
Pretty much.
The last thing we have for y'all today. You know, because this is just through the grapevine. You know, I bring these topics to the table.
Shit snow.
This is an easy one though. Why don't we own up to our characteristics as people? What I mean by that is, you'll see somebody say, call you an asshole, but you did all this asshole shit, and you don't believe you're an asshole.
Yeah, Donald Trump, prime example. We can't get a better example than that.
Yeah.
Can't get a better example.
Yeah.
We had to own up to our characteristics. You put the characteristics out there, if you put that out to the people, and the people bring back an opinion about who you are,
so basically,
you can't be upset.
All you dudes, these broads calling a clown, there's a reason for it. They ain't just calling you a clown because you got a red nose and big ridge with floppy shoes on. They call you a clown for a reason.
Yeah.
If I keep hearing you're a clown from all these different people, obviously you're a clown.
I was looking at Facebook how they say, dude talking to the girl, he's the homeboy. Well, he talked to his homeboy girlfriend. And the dude got the clown face on him. And they said that, well, man, that nigga got, that man don't love you anyway. He got any other bitches. Yeah. He was a clown because you're trying to get in your man's woman's doors because you hating on. You was a clown, man.
See, what happens is the people that's in denial about the characteristics, right?
Where I'm from, we call that dirty Mac.
Definitely dirty Mac. Definitely.
That's what we call it.
Yeah,
We
that's
gave
what
it
it
that
is.
name, Dirty Mac.
That's what it is.
See what happens with the people that's in denial about their characteristics, right? They try to say, the first thing they say is not true, right? They're like, well, that's not true. This person said that, this one person said that. But you start realizing that it ain't just spreading because she said it, then you think that she talked to her, so she's saying it. A lot of times, these be their own opinions. This ain't connected. These be different people, different. And everybody keeps saying the same thing. Obviously, it becomes true at some point.
Right.
It has
You get what I'm saying?
to it.
Right.
It might be a group of people. If you slung wood in this one lady, and she done told her friends that he knocked my lights out. That's just that group.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then you didn't hear never. You done been moved over here to a new girlfriend, and she said the same thing. Obviously, you doing what you supposed to be doing correctly.
Obviously, you bringing that hammer down.
Now we got this one girl that you didn't, you the Birkin bag ain't coming. You know what I mean? You ain't bringing shrimp. You bring chicken, but you ain't bring shrimp. Now all of a sudden your wood don't work.
Exactly.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on. If the percentages is normally correct, people. So what I mean is, if it's 15 people saying this one thing, you got one person that's saying this thing, or one or two people saying this thing, I'm going with the percentages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the other two obviously disgruntled about
Right. If you got 5 girls saying you're a clown, you got one girl saying you're a great guy, this is why the girls you bought the Birkin bag for. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You clowned everybody else out. Mm. Mm-hmm. So what ought to be said, we gotta, if we don't want something to be given to the world, we don't want to be looked at a certain way. We don't want somebody to speak on us a certain way.
This ain't just for women. This is for men and women. What
you put out to the world, you get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you out there cooning. You know what I mean? You out there, you just clearing out. You know what I'm saying? And somebody calls you a clown, you look at them like they lost their mind.
Yeah.
It's because you did a lot of clownish things.
No bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't spreading just by mistake. Mm-hmm. Just because you didn't put clown in Old East, you put clown in West, you done been on Pigtown, you clowned out down there.
You created Clownville.
In school, you a clown. But that's with anything, with anybody. So what you put into the world is what you're going to get back.
Right.
And you have to accept that. You know, don't be mad at the people that's talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at the people that's saying, you ain't slinging wood correctly. If a whole bunch of people saying you ain't slinging wood correctly.
Exactly.
Don't be mad at the people.
Exactly.
Do some damage.
Right.
Get your weight up.
And then you can, you know what I mean?
Get your weight up. You know what I mean? Get in the gym. You know what I mean? You gotta get in the gym. You know what I mean? You know, however you
some sea moss. Get some sea moss.
Get some sea moss or something. You know, get your jump rope or something.
Well, the whole thing about that situation is, you give, and you should receive.
Yeah.
You give and you should receive. So, we gotta do better, y'all. We just gotta do better. You know what I mean? Don't expect the world when you don't get out there and do shit yourself. It's not gonna happen.
There was just jokes on that part, but the long story short, you definitely gotta, what you put out there is what you get back. This the whole point of what I'm saying. So when you put it out there, don't get upset at the messenger.
Right.
He's seen it. They probably been around it. She's seen it. She probably been around it. She said the same thing everybody else said.
Right.
You know, she's just speaking her truth. Or he's speaking his truth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't get mad at him. Maybe I look in the mirror and say, hold on, maybe I am doing something crazy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We all been at certain points. Somebody might say something about me. It could be anything. They say, well, you know, he whatever. You got a bad attitude. You snap, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. I snapped a few times. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that came from. Now I gotta sit back and start understanding that.
Yeah.
And what it is. I ain't running from anything. You gotta say, oh, you know what? Yeah, I keep saying I ain't crazy or I ain't do this, but when I start looking back, damn, I was over there. I did get locked up for that. I did do this. You know what I'm saying? I did.
Thinking about a lot of shit.
Damn, I smacked her. Or let me not say her because I don't smack women, but I did something to him I ain't supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Or I did this. That's why I told the story about the guy with art in him. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm out there. This is supposed to be they bigging guys up, and I'm over there fighting. What kind of representation is that?
Yeah.
I can't get mad at the people that say put him out or he a bad influence. This is a Father's Day tournament.
Right.
And he over there smacking fathers. So I can't look at the people and say, don't bring him back over here and look at them as they crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Gotta go outside in the car and look at yourself like
gotta look at myself.
What am I doing?
Control my attitude.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Or just wait till I got out of here.
Right.
Even
Wait till I got out of here.
Even though I'm a firm believer of fight where you got mad at, but you know, I'm grown up now. You know what I'm saying?
I want to spot Johnny. Ain't no question.
Yeah.
Got time to be going back and just setting up and all that. Just kind of do what you gotta do right there.
Yeah, so before we get to that, I mean, that good old question and that good old word that you did, dude. I want to before we end the show today, I want to make sure that everybody give our mayor an opportunity.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Give our mayor,
Give him a chance.
Brandon Scott, give him an opportunity.
So ready to criticize and,
Yeah.
and tear down
Yeah.
the black man. Give him
Yeah.
a chance.
Give him an opportunity to do what he have to do to try to change the perspective of this city.
Because some of the things I'm hearing about Brandon Scott, I damn sure ain't hear when Hogan got in there. Not near one of these things I hear about him that I hear about Hogan.
Or anybody else. Now,
Yeah.
now check this
Give him
out.
a chance, man.
This man then came to a crime scene, and we know it's just the beginning, but what y'all fail to realize is this man ain't just start that. This man be riding around in the hood by himself in his car.
I've been doing this for 9 years now.
He been doing it by himself. See, he ain't all pretty two good shoes when he get in the mayor's seat and still don't want to be
Get his hands
interacting with the, you know what I mean, with the community. This man ain't changed, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. And if y'all know politics about Baltimore, the mayor runs the city. So I know he been down there, but he didn't run shit when he was down there in the seat.
He just had a job.
That's it. Now, we going to see what he do. Let's just give him a chance. Let's give him an opportunity.
Yep.
Let's give him an opportunity.
So yeah, that concludes.
Yeah, man.
Number 15, son.
Any
And we up and moving.
Any shout outs you want to give out?
Thanks again to the shit starting extraordinaire over here.
Ain't no bullshit. That's him, buddy.
He concoct one every week.
Ain't no bullshit.
To get it stirred up around here. So y'all gonna hear about it come next week. When all these people come, when all of the calls start coming in through the week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we get a lot of traction, man. A lot of people falling in line with
me get my head beat in, son.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's been real good, man. We appreciate all the support that we getting from y'all, man. And thanks a bunch, man. Thanks a bunch. You know, it's a whole lot of other things y'all could be doing with your time. You know what I'm saying? But y'all spending this little hour and a half with us, and we greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Man, I like to say shout out to definitely Malika, man. I'm sorry, Mr. Pop-Up shout out. Definitely wanted to make it. We've been friends for a long time. So, sorry about that. I was kind of busy. Got you in the next one. Definitely, you already know. Meet you in Moot. Christmas time coming up. Come get your shoes, your bag, whatever you need. We got it. High end, whatever. No foolishness. This all high end. When you want to look like you was on the runway, this the guy you holler at. MissionMook.com.
I want to give a big shout out to MOS, Minnesota Town, Soy saving Al Young. I want to give a big Love. Big love shout out to Big Felt, man. Rest easy, bro. Rest in paradise.
Oh, definitely love you, Aunt, man. Definitely, man. Always.
Pop up right on cue, too. Look at that.
Always. I love you, brother. Definitely.
In my operation, Sky Services 365. That's how we doing it.
Thanks for the new DJ music.
Hey, man.
Stop hating, son.
All script, but we're doing it anyway. We out.
Peace.